G'day sheeple, welcome back to Medieval Dynasty or Dynasty, whatever you want to say. But welcome back guys. We're just going to do a quick video on big announcement. There's been a big announcement from Toplitz and from the developers of this game Medieval Dynasty. Remember, these guys have already made a couple of games before which weren't so successful, but this game has really taken off because it's such a great game. It's one of the games that I really enjoy. I've been playing this game for 2 years. I still have fun. I love it. I'm up to my 5th season, and every time they update it, it gets even better. But before we look forward, I want to look back a little bit. So you guys don't know how old I am. I'm an old gamer, and when I was a kid we started with a game called Pong. So I still remember this game. We didn't have a TV, but we used to go over to our neighbour's house. He was a lot older than me. He was about 20. I was only about 5. But we used to spend hours and hours playing this game. First, just looking at a TV was amazing. But being able to be, you're the one who's doing something on the TV and your actions actually go to the TV was amazing. We used to just spend hours and hours playing this game. And then, because my father owned a toy store, one day he came home on a Christmas. I forget what year it is now, but he came home with a Commodore VIC-20, and we were just amazed that we had our first computer. The only problem is we didn't have a TV, so we had to wait till we got a TV. So for the 3 or 4 weeks we waited for the TV, we just read the manuals, and we were just so, we didn't know what the hell this was. Snake bites and semicolons and lines and next and all this syntax that we were supposed to put into the computer. But we didn't have a TV, so we didn't know what the hell we were doing, but we knew it. As soon as we got a TV, we plugged it in, and this was our first game. We programmed the VIC-20 and we got this, and we were in awe. This is our game. Admittedly, it took us about a month to get off the beach, and we could never get into the pirate ship, but it was still a first start. And then over time, birthdays, we ended up getting an extra cartridge, so we got some games. But then my sister started working in a law firm, and she brought home a PC. And I set that PC up, and in the box of all the things I found a game. There was Microsoft and all this stuff, but I put in this floppy disk, and this was what come up. I'd never seen anything like this before. I could be my own self. I could even name myself. And it was coming up on the TV. And there's a whole Japan. I had no idea what this game was about, but I loved it immediately. And this noise, I used to go to sleep every night, and in my dreams I'd hear that noise. We could have a wife. We needed an heir. These games were so hard that you needed a son. If you died, you just died. You needed to have a son so that you continue on. And if you died as a son, you died. None of this saving or doing anything like that. You used to have to raise an army. You used to tax the peasants. You were in control. How big can my fief become? How many men can I have in my army? What can I actually do? And then there's a whole world. Wow. World with mountains and with names and with castles. And you can actually move between different places in the world. This is, and was, the first Total War. All other games after this, Witcher, all of them, these are the ones. This is the game that started it all. So you used to go around the map, and then you could get into fights with people, and it's still hard. You can still get this on Steam. I played this game. This game I've been playing for nearly 40 years, and I still struggle with it, and I still have fun with it, and it's still an achievement. What real games are about. Modern gaming, it's all about money and all that sort of stuff. This is about getting home, looking forward to a game, not sure what's going to happen, just enjoying yourself, getting yourself away from reality and putting yourself into a Ronin that starts off as a nobody and then can end up being the daimyo and the shogun of Japan. I spent hours and hours and hours playing this game, and I only finished it one time, and I was pretty good at it as a kid. But all the basics are there, all the bones of the game is what we look for in modern games, and so many modern games don't have this, where you're in control. This is why I love Medieval Dynasty. You have all of the options that you want to do. You are responsible for not only yourself, but you're responsible for 50, 60, 70 other people. You can design your own town. You can design the way that you want to go. And this is the essence of this game. Some of the more observant probably know what this game is. This is called Sword of Samurai. So this game came out in 1980, I think. 1980. Here we are. We're in some dude's mansion and we've got to kill him. But we can't be seen, so we've got to be like a ninja. And if we get seen, well then they will chase you down. And most times they kill you. But if you get seen, you can kill them and they won't do the alarm. How many other games have that mechanic in it now? Call of Duty, Battlefield, all of them. But I was seen this time, and the Lord of the house knows I'm there, so I have to have a samurai fight with him. And I forgot the keys, so I was just dancing around at the moment and I couldn't work out what the keys were. I haven't played the game for a little bit. But this is what got me into gaming, and how amazing it is that you can get involved in a game. And look how far we've come in 40 years, where you can look at this beautiful game. You can build what you want to build. You can manage what you want to manage. It's amazing. And this game This sort of samurai game reminds me of Medieval Dynasty. It's a similar feeling, it's got great bones. But like I said at the beginning of this video, we've got some good news. So as a young kid, 7 years old, I fell in love with Sword of Samurai. Now Medieval Dynasty have just released a trailer saying they're going to do medieval feudal Japan. I can't wait. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's have a look at the trailer together. Please like, subscribe, you know the drill. Let's have a look.
Dad, I've seen it in my dream. The village. It was already there. The rice fields, the watermill. Everything looked just like you told me. And the people. There were so many. They worked so hard to keep us safe and at peace with the gods. Finally, everybody was happy, and there was no hunger anymore. It was so beautiful and peaceful. I couldn't believe it. So, Dad, please promise me. Promise me that we will survive.